Seems, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now, Hero. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers. Fires from deep. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Now, here's Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Lowry's shot is good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Paul outside. And Craig has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Shamet with it. Picked up by Hero. Over Lowry. Here's Hayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Butler. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Heat knocking down the tray. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Phoenix has possession. The Heat getting the bucket. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Here's Hayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Hayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Butler finds Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Intercepted. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Took him no time at all on that one. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
Well, when he's not spotting up, part of his offensive arsenal is Shamet's pull-up game.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Paul against Lowry. Here's Paul. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Paul passes to Shamet. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Suns leading by 3. Bridges with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And it's Shamet missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
Now, Hero still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tries again. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Paul passes to Craig. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Butler finds Hero. Bridges against Butler. Hero from long range. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. Another shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 6. The Heat trail by 3. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Outside, Lowry. Hero on the wing. Shoots over Shamet. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that one's good, Ayton. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Martin kicks to Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Hero can't get that one to fall.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharch has checked in for Torrey Craig. Damian Lee comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in for Paul. Then for the Heat, Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. Now here's Payne. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Butler dishes to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Sharch. Lowry can't get it to go. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Lee kicks to Payne. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. And then for Miami, Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
No free throws, good from Dedmon.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Payne. Charge in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Vincent with the rebound. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jimmy Butler. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Lee. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Vincent. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Butler passes to Strus. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, Phoenix shooting 45% from the field early. Bridges dishes to Payne. Bridges outside. Passes it to Payne. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got 5.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And there's the pass to Dedmon. Now Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Robinson misses. Suns leading by 6. Bridges kicks to Lee. Charge outside. Pass to Payne. Back to Charge. The 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
And you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. They ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Now Payne, after the missed 3 from Dario Saric, and Butler sends it back.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
And so Miami again turning it over.
And let's check out stats for Butler. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, almost 3 steals, and 5 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Now, here is Robinson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Strus. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Suns leading by 6. And here's Payne. He's got 5. Sharch with the screen for Payne. Over Dedmon. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Now here's Payne. 7 points in the game. Lee outside. Bridges for 3. He doesn't hit that one. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Suns. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
The Heat trail by 5. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Robinson is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bridges with the steal. Ball outside, over Lowry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 7.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Pass to Strus. Misses the 3. Phoenix leading by 7. Paul looking around. Craig with a screen on Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
The first one falls. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4", the 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shamit the pass to Craig. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Adebayo finds Lowry. And taken away by Paul. Bridges passes the call, and Adebayo sends it back. Passes it to Hero. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Takes it from 10. Nice jump shot. Good.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Shamet with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead. Ayton a screen on Lowry. From 20 feet out. And it's Paul missing.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5 inside. Just to get it to Adebayo and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Craig with a screen on Lowry. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shamet nailed from three-point land. Shamet's got 10 points.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Now, here is Robinson. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball against Lowry. Now the pass to Ayton. From 11 feet away. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Martin. Ayton against Adebayo. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball a screen on Hero. And that one's good. Shamet.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And the Heat call time here. Okogie's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat trail by 10. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here's Hero. Following the score by Phoenix. Martin wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball. Martin's got 6.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's Paul. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Here's Oladipo. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves. On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And the first one drops.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. Three-pointer, Lowry. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Okogie. Bounce pass from Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick-and-roll play.
Now Lowry, 8 points for him. Oladipo for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Suns leading by 7. Shamet the pass to Okogie. Kept alive, and Ayton stays with it.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And here's Oladipo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Suns 3rd.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Six on the shot clock. Oladipo for 3. A second chance effort. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Craig passes to Paul. Over Lowry. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oladipo left side. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Lowry passes to Martin. Feeds it to Oladipo. Passes it to Adebayo. Rebound by Okogie. Suns leading by 7. Over in the corner, Paul. The pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. Craig, good. Craig's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Lowry. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Suns here with a different look. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Torrey Craig. Lee's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Hero.
Well, there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Now, here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Payne with it. Now recovering. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lowry. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. He kicks it to Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Lowry. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 5. Now here's Payne. 7 points in the game. Charge in the corner. And the Suns miss again. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside for Lowry. Pass to Dedmon. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And Miami with a change here, too. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Payne finds Bridges. There's Lee with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Butler against Saric. Butler feeling out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
54. The Heat, 51.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, for Phoenix, they haven't played up to their standards, and it's not like the season just started. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo. Not a lot of time left.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
Looking at their shot chart, they've made a clear effort to work things down low, doing a great job of getting points in the paint.
It's certainly playing to their strengths. They do a lot of damage around the rim. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Bridges. Chris Paul is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lowry for 3. It's good from long range. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Shamet kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Paul's got 9 points.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Butler passes to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Paul finds Ayton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, Some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
First one falls for him.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Ayton hits them both.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Shannon. He's got 13. Count that one. He's got 15.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Butler. Shoots over Bridges. The Heat with a fresh 14. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Hero. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Hero. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Hero drops them both.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Now, here's Craig. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. Lowry dishes to Butler. Outside for Martin. No good on the 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Passes to Ayton. Shamet with it. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Hero. Misses off the right iron. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Ball against Lowry. 17-foot shot on the way. Paul can't get it to go. Outside, Hero. Butler in the corner. Hero trying to get open. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead. Ayton up top. Kicks to Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Bridges. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Bridges. Shamet on the wing. Sinks the triple. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Left side, Butler. Three-pointer. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Over Butler. Bridges misses. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. They get the rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. Martin against Paul. Bridges outside. And Butler sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Phoenix making a change here. Landale's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Oladipo's checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at the Heat. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And right now for Miami, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 9. Here's Paul. The feed to Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The Heat with the lead. Now Strus. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oladipo for 3, and Lee pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here's Payne. He has 7. Back to Lee for the lead. Good on the triple. Lee's got 7.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Who's in the corner, beyond the arc, traps in the tray. And the Heat lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Saric is checked in for 8. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Now here's Payne. And Butler sends it back. They retain possession. 6 to shoot. Saric, that's good.
Now, Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3-ball.
Butler against Saric. Shakes him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Butler. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Well, not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
The shot by Saric, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Butler with the ball. He's got 11. Pass to Vincent. It's up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Lee in the posts, defended by Strus. Lee passes to Payne. Back to Lee. Here's Saric. Phoenix, no good that time either. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Butler. Down low, it is Dedmon. It's hauled in by the Suns.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Landale. And no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Robinson. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Back to Lee. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Biyombo is checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Mikal Bridges. On defense, Miami. They lead by 4. Here's Payne. He's got 7, 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Payne. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And the pass to Strus. And stolen by Payne. .130 left to play in the third. Now Biyombo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Suns need to get a shot up. The shot by Saric, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Dedmon kicks to Strus. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Okogie, the pass to Lee. Stolen by Robinson. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Payne to the wing right side. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Šarić. The Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Butler kicks to Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Payne. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Ball finds Biyombo. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Here's Strus. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Craig can't get it to go.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Outside, Hero. Over to the wing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Three on the clock. Here's Butler. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Shamet. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Left side, Hero. And there it is for him. Hero's got the lead back up to 9 now for Miami.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Shamet the pass to Ayton. And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Free throw no good for Ayton. The Heat leading by 7. Lowry from outside. And the Heat, another three.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Craig with a screen on Lowry. Paul kicks to Craig. And the Suns get it back. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
That free throw missing. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
He hits the second from the line.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, here's Shemet. He's covered by Hero. Second shot opportunity. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Hero passes to Adebayo. He kicks it to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
Shooting two.
Throw good, Lowry. Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Craig. This one for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Suns trail by 8. And here is Paul. Over Lowry. Paul finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, Hero. From downtown, Craig pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Shamet, the pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Takes the 3. And it's Paul missing. Miami leading by 6. Now, here's Strus. Passes to Adebayo. From the left block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 22 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Here's Ayton. Off target with the jump hook. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. Outside, Hero. The pass to Strus. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 11.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
He's off on the first. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
Now, Hero, pass to Strus. And here's Lowry. Strus passes to Martin. Off target from 3-point range. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Lowry. Passes it to Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. A 3-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul against Lowry. The leader. Paul's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Ayton a screen on Hero. Shamet Good on the three-point shot. Shamet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
The pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry finds Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Suns trail by 11. Paul with the ball. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Fires from the line. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Lowry against Paul. Back to Bridges. Here's Ayton, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. Miami with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Adebayo drops them both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Ayton. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Left side, Hero. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Adebayo at 6'9" definitely plays bigger than his size. He's got the potential to have some of those nights where he hauls down 20 boards.
Max Strus is checked in for the Heat.
One shot.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Suns trail by 12. Here's Payne. Passes it to Ayton. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Butler, no good. The Suns running out of time. Now Payne. To the paint. Ayton against Adebayo. Ayton, the pass to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lowry. And the Suns miss again.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Payne. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To end the cold streak. Rebound by Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.